Howdy. And how are you? Good, I hope. Wonderful, I hope. And pray. Uh, one package of. Oh, that's all. Okay, good. It's my old package of shatter. I used up yesterday. There's a little bit left in there, but got another one in the living room. So today, not doing a whole lot. Realizing how old I am. So old, I got a 26 pack of fucking Tupperware. Goddamn good day. 26 like matching Tupperware, easy to find kind of lids, you know what I mean? They all stack on top of each other, they're matching, they just go together. Get rid of like I had so many fucking just lids without bottoms. Oh, I didn't have bottoms without lids. I had lids without bottoms. Where the fuck did the bowls go? Where are their bowls? I don't know. I don't recall putting any extra lids. I only remember putting in lids and bowls. Right now, I'm taking them out. I was taking them out earlier when I got my fucking shit around like 6 o'clock this afternoon. Fuck the bowls. A lot of goddamn butter Tupperware, you know what I mean? Butter dishes and fucking takeout tins, you know what I mean? Not anymore. 746 for a 26 pack of Tupperware. I was like, yeah. When it arrived, I was like, oh no, 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 no. I shouldn't be this excited. This excited about fucking Tupperware? No. What happened, man? Just start sending me fucking clothing for Christmas. So, here's everything backwards. When it turns green, when I turn green, it turns into a whole. So, stupidity runs in my genes. My genes. My family's rather smart, so it's my genes that it started with me. I think. Could be wrong. My brother probably has to say somewhere. I'm stupid first, motherfucker. You're 3 years stupid younger, but I'm 3 years stupider. Fine. There are other stupid people in my family too. Stupid as fuck. Not the first, not the last. Pardon me. So yeah, I mean, bubble hash. That's why I said let's hash it out. Thought about doing a new series where I actually smoke hash. That'd be really great. But I actually got. I mean, I could either have like I guess I could do like today's thing, bubble hash. Today's thing, brick hash. You ever had Lebanese brick hash? We're about to do it today. Just buy this little. If they were cheaper, I'd definitely buy like these. Or if like buying five of these. If you could buy five of these and it told us to be like the 5 block, I still wouldn't want the powder. The powder's not that bad, but I had a 1 gram brick, a little tiny little, but it was fucking good. Oh, it's good. Oh, it's good. Bring back the brick hash, please. Especially bring back some indica, would you please, guys? Get some indica in your life. This everything doesn't have to be about getting as fucked up as possible. Sometimes it's about getting just kind of stoned, just chill. Indica's where it's at for me, man. Maybe an indica hybrid, but with indica dominant. But sativa, I do sativa and gummies. I will say that, and those get me fucked up. I can eat like a whole bag of indica. Don't do shit. My shit. Gonna make my shit pretty strong though. I have no idea what the actual percent. I should get like checked and find out the actual percentage of my oil. Anyways, yeah. Cook some dinner, pork, boneless pork, and corn, buttered corn, and some garlic bread. Damn fine meal, if I do say so. Could have stood a little side dish of some sort. Oh, I should have made a salad. I had corn on the side. Never mind. I need more like a starch type thing. That's all good. You know, call it the keto or whatever the fuck that is. What is that? Not keto. Doctor. What was his name? I think he fell off a ladder and died. Just being honest, I think he fell off a ladder and died. I think he was like a heart doctor. Oh well, who cares? So think about working on some music a little bit, you know, taking going to politics, I'm gonna get upset and shit. I mean, well, probably not. I mean, because it's so close to the end. It's so fucked up. It's so to me, it's so fucking obvious. I don't know how, what, when, or where, but I can tell you one thing: their plan, their plan. Okay, let's break down their plan. What I mean by that. Let's roll back to election night 2020. Anybody remember the fireworks for Joe Biden versus the fireworks for Trump? Yeah, America put its backing behind Joe Biden. America. Not the people, not the we the people fakeness of America. The actual military runners or the people, you know what I mean? That shit. They backed Joe Biden. Hmm, hmm. Why didn't they back Kamala? They did. Kamala is actually currently the president of the United States. When she came, I mean, could be wrong. Could be wrong. I believe she's the first duly elected female president of the United States. But America isn't, that's probably what's going to happen. USA will probably die. The United States, that'll probably die. The borders of America will probably die. And they'll probably just call it America. It will no longer be a country of a bunch of different states. They'll have the same borders and shit for this, but there's no like actual border. You know what I'm saying? They're more very soft. Your state is still there. Your state is still the state, but and it still has the same votes and shit. But as far as like state troopers are no longer bound. They're now American troopers. You know what I mean? That kind of shit. If you're on the highway, we can follow you. It's fucking. You know what I mean? We don't have to like stop when we get to Louisiana or call ahead and get to from Texas to Louisiana, and then from Louisiana we don't have to call ahead. You try running, we follow them. If we do happen to get to a border and I need to turn around, I'm calling in air support, man. You are not getting away. On top of that, we got you tracking on your phone and all the other shit. You're getting. If you use, that's the thing about like, okay, so if you go back in time, and it's pretty interesting to do, like for period pieces, like 90s movies, there's not a lot of technology. Um, but towards the end of the 90s, like I had a 486. I mean, I was just getting a gigahertz machine right around 2000. Yeah. Around 2000, 2001, I was getting a gigahertz machine. No, maybe it was, I was 25 years old. But the speeds hadn't even broken. I had a gigahertz machine before the speeds for the internet even hit 1 gigabit download. So like the whole thing's been an adaptation. So what have Gen X done? One of the things we did was roll out the fucking internet. We were the guinea pigs of the internet everyone's using now and really likes. They worked all the bugs out on it. It was all like text files. It wasn't there were any hyperlinks. I mean, there were hyperlinks, but it was like a bunch of text files and stuff. There was no Google. Cool thing is that movies could be less technical, Fell out right there, fortunately. Um, pardon me. On water there. I'm thankful that I washed it this morning. I haven't used it that much. So, um, enough apparently. Um, if you go back and watch the original Ocean's 11, much less complicated. I haven't watched it, but it's much less complicated. I mean, everything has just been building blocks and building blocks and building blocks, building up to now, which will lead to whatever we're going. Therefore that's leading, and that'll be leading up to where we're going. If you look at that, infinity is just that. Before it was leading up to where we're going. After it is where we're going, which is leading up to where we're going. Um, there's so much shit I saw today that's just kind of like, yeah, no shit. But anyways, before I go on to that, movies were much more simple back then. Like things were on paper. Like why didn't you fax ahead? I mean, why didn't you text ahead? Why didn't you do this? It wouldn't have done any good to call because no one has phones. You know what I mean? If they're out and about the movie theater, they won't know that I called until they get back from the movies and dinner and whatever, unless they stop with a phone and call their house and they happen to have an answer machine that will let you tap in to check your messages. Now that was possible, but not everybody had it, honestly. I didn't have it for quite some time. Like I was at my first apartment before I got one that had it, and it wasn't all that expensive by that time. It come down way in price, but yeah, it had a thing where you could call into your house and you could just sit in your house on your desk, wherever it was. And so you could either call and listen to your messages. You could call and listen to what's going on around your, you know what I mean? If you want to listen to what's going on in your house, you like the machine goes off and boop, and you type in a fucking code or whatever, and then all of a sudden it's like you're listening to the microphone and the speaker in your house. It'd be cool to like mute your phone, you know what I mean? Like, and just do that before you like right as you're leaving. If you know someone's gonna be in your house, see what they say about it, about it, about you. But some old '90s shit, you don't gotta do that now. You just gotta fucking patch in their goddamn feet. They'll tell you everything they're doing. Yep, we're destroying the house. Destroy? You said you're gonna come by and borrow my guitar. You didn't even tell me that. Um. So yeah, just cleaning my little crack rock and scraping some into here to smoke on, smoothing the edges, if you will, letting the crumble fall into the bowl for smokage. Okie dokie now. So making things back then was much more simple. You didn't have to worry about, oh, how would they defeat the, it just wasn't so much shit. Um, there's a lot of things like if you there's not as much technology back then. So people could outthink the technology there, but the thing is you had to be smarter, because that was the peak of technology. That was the height of thinking at the time amongst the people. I don't know what the military and they're always trying to think good way in advance. Just to stay ahead. Just to stay ahead. Um So yeah, futurists and things like that. So nowadays, anything you do is going to have to be connected to, it's going to be high tech, especially now. I mean, the last you could do something non-high tech, be like the 2012s probably. And even then, people want to see what the future's going to look like. Just talking about telling stories, that's all. I've learned several things about telling stories along the way, like how to raise the stakes, how to lower them, how to keep a constant threat, even though there's moments of ease. You know, Firefly was really good with that. Really good. Um, like where they finish one thing, but then you'll see like a fucking ship falling behind them. Like they're all celebrating happy they finished that one thing. It's like way back as a ship that's just tracking them. Like that one with Jubal Early. Very twisted, dark, and yet funny episode. Very fucked. I lost it. Wait. Well, here I am, I think. Is that what it's called? By a lion. I do have a mighty roar. Are you alliance? Oh. Oh, I thought you said. Huh. My lion. I do have a mighty roar. Are you alliance? Oh. Oh. River? It's more of them to use dancers for those type of things because they get to choreograph the movements and stuff. And so as long as you get like some martial arts to it, it's very fluid and ballet-ish, Which you got to admit, like if there's a good fight scene, if it's orchestrated well, you're still. I mean, even if you don't like violence, you're still kind of going, "That's fucking cool." That was fucking cool. I mean, when the camera turned upside down while he's going up the wall, that was fucking cool. And he flipped and it kept following him, so it looked like it was the camera just kind of did as he was going. That was fucking cool. But then and then punch the dude in the face or some shit. Hmm. Trying to think of a way to do that. Like I said, I guess it'd have to be like in those classes. Anyways, the main thing, like I said, I was going to do one on fame. I probably won't, but again, I was talking about how they're having a hard time marketing because of the fact of they're used to doing it the old way. The very, really, really, really new way is to basically say there is no more fucking money and there's no more. They're not really selling music. They're not selling. They're selling obsession. Like if you look at, I mean, there's no reason for that kind of loyalty to someone you never met. Taylor Swift. You know what I mean? They're Swifties. Unless I mean, I don't know if people are like Swifties and other things, but if you're just like mainly one, then they are definitely selling obsession because there's a bunch of little groups for those people to fall into, and they market to all of them. I'm sure people are fucking, multiple things. I know there's not like a law, you know what I mean? But I mean, I don't know how they act if you see, you're not a Swiftie. They seem like fucking insane. Obsessed, just obsessed is what it is. It's kind of scary if you think about it. all stems from that whole ideology of like, it's this person's better than you. Even if they're like, oh, they're so sweet and so down to earth. But shouldn't people be? It's still a person. Yeah, but you wouldn't think that, why? They got a lot, a lot of money. Why wouldn't they be just a person? I mean, I know money does change people. I know power. I've seen people get like a little bit of power and then lose their fucking minds. Just straight up lose their goddamn minds. Top flight of the, security of the world type shit, lose their fucking minds. But, yeah, I just don't see how that could change you like that. I understand how it can change you, but I don't see how you could let it. I guess not having, I mean, the thing is you probably didn't have who you are was basically the fakeness that you said until you get till you win the lottery, till you get your check, and then there's no reason for you to continue to pretend. So everybody you're just playing it. I don't know. I just know people do some weird shit for money. Very disturbing. I don't get it myself. Really, got a new well, not I've had it, but it's been sitting in my bedroom. Wireless mouse and keyboard. The one's getting kind of shabby and shit. So I was like, I don't know. This fits better on the table anyways, so I can just replace the other one. It's this one, this set, and it work well. Plus, it only takes up one spot because the wireless mouse and keyboard on one thing. But I had to go to the store today and get some water and some AAA batteries. I get back home only to find out this takes double A's and this takes two AAA's. If I took two double A's, I was gonna be pissed because I looked at my other thing. This one took two double A's and the mouse took one double A. I'm like, fuck. So I had to have some rechargeable double A's, and I charged them. Oh my god, all fucking day, it's been charging, and it finally lit that light. But I thought they were just so old they were not going to take a. They just been charging and decharging as the charge goes in. But I was like, fuck. I'm just gonna leave it on there and pray to God that it fucking finally does, and it did. It finally went in, and like I was just about to come in here, all of a sudden it goes green. I'm like, you're shitting. Oh, that's perfect. So I installed it and it's like, yeah. Yeah. All right, so let's see. Dream song number 4. Let's see if we can get that fucker to open. All right, yeah. Okay, sure. Sure. Addicted drums. Yeah, I know. Gladiator. TG. Okay. R bass. Right, right, right. Okay, okay. So basically none of the fucking effects loaded. That's fine. Let's take a listen to that and see what's going on with it. What we got going? So this is ambience. Icaria. Where the fuck are you? Sugar, what you got to do? There you are. Sub-synth. Synth maker. What are you, the punch? Let's see what you can do. Oh, you're saying no to that, aren't you? We don't wanna. Don't walk, please. Please don't lock. Please. No lock. Come on, let's all get high. Me and my old lady, we like to go outside. So I think that's fucking pooched. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's pooched. Oh, it's all kinds of pooched now. So we say goodbye. The rectum friar. Friar of rectum to falls. Rectum deletions. I don't like it myself. I don't know. Am I supposed to? Because I don't. What else we got from IK Multimedia? Needs to be installed. Hitmaker EDM. Hitmaker Reggaeton. Salsa percussion loops. A lot of instruments I could put in for Syntronic, but that's alright. American acoustic. Why don't you fuck with the this one. Sample tank. Sample mank. Sample spank. Sample spanker 4. Boom. Don't get mad at me. I didn't name it. So, sorry about the volume jump. If you just had your ears just jump on me, I apologize about that. That's my fault. That would be my fault. I forgot to turn the thing. I forgot to warn you. Incoming. That's my fault. Is it not going to open? You're going to leave me hanging, sample train? No, there you are. Just didn't come to the front. Analyzing database. Okay. I am, please, waiting. So, yeah. Well, that's going. Yeah. Oh, look at there. They started going, as soon as I start talking about stuff. So it's like, yeah, don't worry about that, dude. You don't need to talk about that kind of stuff. Like, no, I don't want to, but you're leaving me no choice. Because otherwise it's just dead air and boringness, which is, entertaining at times. Watch someone struggle. Feel like me flailing around. I mean, this is whichever you like. Whatever you like. Crystalline. Spasibo. Glassy. Glitch. Sure, I'll say glitchy. Horn-like, no. Long, loud, metallic, mid-forward, nasal. Oh, they really don't get striked, stricken, string-like, struck. There, they're striked and struck. I gotta know. Abyss pad. What is this? Fuck it. That's when you know this thing's getting serious. Well, you're here, John. You know I'm here. I love that shit. Bandy band around the bend. Trill, wooden style, acoustic, analog, atmospheric, definitely. Abyss pad. Well, good. You can, from all the sounds, you can get it down. Digital drone, edgy. Acid world. Meow, meow. That's stupid as shit. Okay, Acid World is definitely going in the back of Acid World 3, in the back of some song. That would definitely like a white zombie type sound to it. Nice. That's what I was looking for. Let's see the jazz key. Like it. fun sometimes. Not all the time. I enjoy what I do, you could say. Oh, da, da, da. I don't know if that's just afternoon sun bad. That's my shit. You guys went early. You're not supposed to do this. So. There we go. I wish I had one ooh. Ooh, ah, ah. Likes it. Maybe I should restart or something. Something tells me it's time to restart or something else. Get my fucking computer working correctly. Everything's just crashing. Just a crashing. There's a little story I know about a guy named Evil Eye Joe. Hated by everyone, you know. Ain't got no love for Evil Eye Joe. Go. Fame. Fame and fortune are not the same thing, obviously, because I mean, you could be hated and still be famous. Famous doesn't mean liked, it just means known. And when it comes down to it, there's no company that makes you famous. I was watching a thing about like fame, and there was a guy that was talking about how he now is kind of into being an actor, but he's saying basically if you can do anything else and you don't really want to do this and nothing else, then don't. Because if it's like whatever you're thinking it's gonna be, it's not. You know, I mean, you think there's gonna be like this plateau where you like no one ever bosses you around. It's like no, you're never at that level. And I'm like, the whole thing about it is okay. So our interest in these people is what makes them famous. Not there with Arista Records. Not with, matter of fact, they like, you know, Arista Records or whatever, Capitol Records presents the main show, what you're there for. You're not there for Arista Records. You're not there for the microphone the person used to record. You're not there for the guitar they're playing. You're there to see them. But they're not getting the lion's cut of the money. And if you ask any of us, the fans who are giving the money, we don't want it going to the guy that pushes a button or tweaks a knob. I get there's a whole production thing. When it comes down to it, we'd all go to a fucking park and sit there quietly while that person played. No fucking amps, no whatever. So there is no pull for them, you know? Oh, we have the theater. We go outside. Well, if it rains, schedule for another fucking day. Next question. It'd be even nicer on like a wide open day. What else you got? We're gonna hasten them to an early death. I'd rather you didn't. But we're nurturing culture. No, you won't. You give them a bag of cash and say, go, do whatever, and let them become neurotic fucking people that fucking end up killing themselves. because they can't handle what we, the people, do to them, much less what the fucking company's trying to do to them. The image they want to portray to us is just what all they wanted to do was either act or play music or whatever the fuck they do. And then we all got obsessed with them. And someone said, hey, if I can inject myself between them and the audience, there's a lot of money to be made here. Yeah, they're just throwing you tips on the things. If you pay me, I'll gather all those, and my friends will run security. So I got to take another cut from that, and then we'll also, hey, we'll record you, and I've got a guy who's got PA. No, you're gonna love it. Shh, just keep it. We got to change your clothing, man. I trust me. I know how to do this stuff. I know what I'm doing. So if you give me even more money, now you're recording in my studio. So if you got any friends that want to do it, we got a studio. So if you want to come over, and then they'll owe me money. No, you guys keep being cool and influential and talking to your friends and everybody loving you. So we have to keep you poor so that they actually feel like you're one of them because you will be. They'll know your car's a rental, your house is a rental, this is a rental, basically entire life's a rental, and then we'll send you back to where we got you from once we've squeezed as much as we can. If not, we'll just, you'll die from the pressure. Like if you don't put out all 6 albums that we signed you to, you're gonna deliver all 3 of those albums. Well, then you won't fucking perform anymore. No, look at the contract. We own that name. You have to come up with an entire new name, and everybody's gonna be going, "Why are you going by the former artist formerly known as?" Why did you go by Prince? It's so ridiculous. Why you gotta be like the artist? Come on, man. That's contractual obligation. I can't use my own fucking name. One of those great fucking deals they have you sign. The one that will basically make Conan O'Brien where he couldn't perform of any kind, even though they brought him on, got him on for the spot for the Late Show, brought him in to replace Jay Leno, who's going to like a later spot, I think, or maybe an earlier spot, and then that didn't do so well, so they wanted to give Jay back his spot, and so they bumped Conan after putting him in the prime spot and then moved him. And then I guess he didn't like that. And they don't like that he didn't like that. So they basically locked him up from doing anything else. It's all legal because they had a contract. So you gotta have at least a little bit of heart, man. I get like, well, they get lots of money, but yeah, they didn't sign up for that. Did you ever sign up for like not have your name anymore? But at the same time, depending on what your position you're at when you sign those contracts, you may not be Conan O'Brien that you are now. Back when you signed the fucking contracts, you don't always get a chance to renegotiate. You don't always get a chance to have a say so. Some people can't even cut their own fucking hair. I mean, they can, but they look they run the risk of serious repercussions like loss of money. If nothing else, the fans don't like it. But hey, you signed the contract, so it's all fucking legal to turn you into a slave because you signed a contract saying that's okay. I didn't know what I was saying, but we should have had a lawyer. Like the lawyer that I had didn't tell me that I was, you know what I mean? Well, because he was looking at how to get his pay, his cut of the, oh, this is a good contract. And you're gonna pay me 10%, and you know what I mean? It's a great contract. It really is. Like you've looked over. Yeah, it all works out in your favor. Okay, and so I should sign it. Oh yeah. Slow sakes, man. Like I said, either they go, he looks at the contract and like, we're gonna pay you a couple million, and I'll get 10% of that. Just saying that this is a good contract, and I mean it's a good one aside from the fact that they own your name, And I mean it's just the name of the band, whatever. Just your stage name. It's not who you really are. But that's who you really are, aside from when you're not in this fucking bullshit world pretending to be whatever name you're born into this world with. What if that's the only time you're alive? And they take it from you. In case like Pee Wee, like say they own the name Pee Wee Herman. They say he can't, if he does anything like what he got caught jacking off in a. Where you supposed? Yes, where you supposed to do it, right? Why would they show porno movies in a theater? You know, in a theater. I could understand maybe back in the day, but now they got like Betamax at that time. You know what I mean? They've gone to Betamax, they've gone to VHS, they've gone through all that shit. You've seen Boogie Nights. You know how it goes. The rough and tumble world of being Dirk Diggler. So, God damn, my neck is almost better, but it's still like just dogging me in a couple spots. Oh, that's so much better though. Oh, that's gonna go. That's gonna go in no time. Pushing like some ibuprofen. That's been helping a lot with the pain, but I really don't have time for it. So so yeah. Stone, Derry, you hear me? Fucking stone. You tell me to go with it, I'll go with it. I remember when I first started doing them, I'd be talking for a bit, and I'd look over, and be like an hour would pass. Of course, everybody kept telling me like keep them short, do them shorter. Everybody's waiting, do them shorter. Like I hear what you're saying. If I was trying to get a crowd, I would do them shorter. I would hear you, but this isn't for that. This is for me. I kept trying to tell everybody this is it's just for me, man. For my purposes, and um, I just kept sticking to my format. Like I said, I know I was much more conscientious about it then because, like, God, it feels like it's been about, what, 10, 15 minutes? Fucking hour? All right, I'm gonna go now. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Fucking 2 hours? 2.5 hours? Fucking 3 hours? Holy shit, I've been talking for 5 hours. Okay, I gotta go. I gotta go. I'm supposed to be keeping these short, and I said I was gonna go like 3 hours ago. Holy shit. Ba, 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 ba. You got more subject in your notes. From what I understand. I'm your Uncle Elroy. I don't care how high you get in my house, as long as you let me hit it. Fuck. That's what kind of fucking, dad I wanted to be. My kids. I just wouldn't give a shit if they got stoned, you know what I mean? I prefer for like, especially when they first get getting their fucking feet, under them. They get stoned, at least at the house. I won't have to be like around, but as long as they got stoned at the house. I know what they're smoking. You know what I mean? I would know what they're smoking. I know what reactions they're having to it. I can actually watch out for them. If their friends probably giving some bullshit. You know what I mean? If either one of them, like my heart's beating fast, I can actually take them and check it out. And do like the. It is a little bit fast. Is that fast for you? Like, yeah. Okay, that's only like 80 beats per minute, or only 90 beats per minute. So it's up. Yeah. Resting is between like 60 and 90. Does that make you feel better? Yeah. Okay. Because yours is 90. I just counted it. You know what I mean? That kind of shit. Because if not, it's like, yeah, you're like 150. Why don't we go ahead and just sit down and relax? And if you feel any fibrillations or palpitations, you smoke sativa, yeah. I can't. It kind of gives me a little bit of that too. But mine's usually like my stomach area, but it feels kind of like that. So just calm, just chill right here. If anything changes, let me know. Like I said, yeah. Then once they get there, it's like the usual. Like, okay, you get to walk around. Yeah, have fun, man. I kind of do wish my kids could have the world that I grew up in because, like I said, I could just ride my bike anywhere I wanted to go. There's no, I mean, I didn't fear that stuff. I mean, it may have been there the whole time. And I thought about that the other day. It's like we're not helping our kids any by not telling them about reality. Like shielding them from reality doesn't help them. It still prepares them for what's to come. You just have your kids are just now kind of not good at life because you're protecting them. Like they won't understand that not everybody means to be nice, and that the shit you gotta teach them. Shit they should know. If you don't fucking tell them, then the world's gonna teach them, and they'll be embarrassed about it out there, because they just don't think like this can't happen to me. Oh yeah, it can. Everything. If it can happen to one person, it can happen to all people. No one's special out here in this fucking. You know. You know. We don't teach people that shit, and that no wonder that they. Hmm. We're also teaching our kids to be way too fucking docile. Way too docile. Like to the point where now they want to fight, but they would have no idea how to. You know, they'd have no idea. They wouldn't be able to take a hit. Matter of fact, I was thinking about that. It's kind of like the whole I was talking about. Like, would you die for me? Yeah. Then the guy with the knife or the gun shows up, and then it's kind of like now looking at the actual situation. And I think that's going to happen with a lot of these Nazi guys that are in control. The Pete Hegseths, the people that climbed into the positions they're in, like Supreme Court, because some of those people still, even if they, I mean, like, yeah, that's been the goal. The goal was to, like people are going to, you guys are cutting off the food, and they're like, government shut down, and we gotta get paid. We hear you. Oh, we hear you. We hear you, and we want to help you. We hear you. Remember that shit? Was a fucking. We love you. God damn you, creepy fucking creepy bitch. The fuck is wrong with you? Have you ever been like comforting to anyone ever? It's pretty obvious. Never. You know, there seems to be like a bunch of people that think again, comedy is just standing up and getting on the microphone and saying words, and then everybody just falling in stitches. There's no thought to it. There's no process or art. You just get up there and tell jokes. You know, like there's a joke book. Every comedian's just born with a joke book, and you go, or either that, or you just get up there and you just know a bunch of jokes and you tell a bunch of jokes. You're not telling stories about your life and then turning things. It's just either if you are, you're just relaying what happened. You're a clown. So you know what I mean. You're a literal clown, a literal clown. And so yeah, you had a funny day, and you're supposed to. I had a funny day too. Everybody was laughing. You know, we were at lunch and everybody. My friend Bobby almost fucking choked on his sandwich. I was imitating a deer pissing on it, but oh, that's fucking hilarious, man. I'm sure they'll keep this entire club here in stitches for 45, minutes to an hour. They're the same thing. You told one funny observation about a deer pissing amongst people that like fucking watching deers piss for some fucked up reason. I've seen deers. They're very beautiful. I've never seen one piss. And if I did, I'd probably be like, oh, that's how they piss. And I wouldn't be like, do you know what'd be interesting? Any more than my pee, it'd be fucking funny. Or like, I mean, I get like with dogs and stuff because like everyone's seen a dog, but if you're trying to mimic a fucking like a deer, you know what I mean? And they're like, you ever seen a deer pissing? Like, no, Jethro, I haven't seen a fucking deer pissing. It's fucking funny as shit. Bobby almost swallowed his sandwich. And you guys don't know. That's thinking. You guys don't know what's funny. That's what it is. Right. We're in a comedy club, and of all the people, you're the only fucking comedy expert here. At the same time, you're the only one not laughing. The same that came to a fucking comedy club for a political, you know? I don't get upset with comedians. I mean, even if I don't agree with the premise, I just don't laugh. I just don't get upset. Maybe because I can see what they're saying, but if I know, especially how something works and it's their laughter, so that everybody else is on a misunderstanding of the thing, I don't like. I'm like, oh fucking, nobody not here knows how that works. Okay, so it's not really, you know what I mean, because I know it. It's kind of like I want to laugh at the joke, but I know how it actually works, so it's you know it's not like that. It's that's where I'm at with when they start going into shit like that. Okay, it's all right, whatever. If people like this, I'm not gonna say that's not how it is. I get what you're saying because you guys don't understand how the actual thing works. You know, maybe that guy does, but he knows that the crowd doesn't. That's why I wouldn't say anything because he tells a joke and people get to laugh, and that's what he's there for. Not to be smarter than everybody, not to lift them up to a higher ground, not to make them more intelligent, not necessarily to make them think, to make them laugh. If you can make them think, you're more of a Carlin type. More on the genius level, and you're just talking about shit, and then you have a way to kind of make it funny at the same time. So you're teaching, you know what I mean. You're teaching, you're learning, and you're making laughter. It means it's going to stick a lot more. Because you're enjoying, you're engaged, and on top of that, you want more. If you want more, you'll the stuff you already have, you're going to either fixate on it and start working on it, internalize it, and become part of who you are almost. And it's going to be like that with the person too that you find either that you've outgrown them, you know, you've equaled them in intellect, you've gone into and moved on from their thinking, or they do something that offends you, you know. That's the thing about fame. A hot to a girl, She should. I mean, if she would have been smart, she could have done a lot of stuff. But like, as soon as she heard, listen to the person that starts one of her like manager was saying that there's no the sky's the limit. I'm like, there's a limit to Hawk Tuah. I'm sorry, unless you have some other hidden talent that we don't know about. There's there's a limit. Don't listen to them. There's a limit, and you're almost hitting it. There's a 15-minute limit, and you just about hit it. I get the whole thing is to crunch out in a few extra minutes. Crypto coin, bad idea for cranking a couple extra minutes. Bad idea. For that, because of what it is, I mean, the merchandise would be a good route. And obviously, at least talking, like a blog or, you know what I mean, whatever, that type of thing. Get your thoughts together, what you want to do with that blog. It's obviously because the way it started, it's going to be sexual in nature. You know, spit on that thing. It could be the whole thing. The spit on that thing podcast. Before too long, I'm gonna be briefing it anyways. Spot, yeah, spit on. No, sot. Maybe sot, yeah, sot. But either way, um, food for sot. That's OTG. So, anyways, the next step would be like, if you actually know a secret, it would be to, but then once you do that, what do people really want from you? It's kind of like the prestige was talking about. It's like Christian Bale's like, never tell them a secret. They'll ask you, they'll beg you. As soon as you give it to them, you're nothing to them. The secret is everything. The trick is nothing. Once everybody knows how to do it, what they're gonna do? They're gonna go out and do it. They're gonna show their friends, and they're like, "Look at this cool thing I know." Yeah, I wish I could take credit for it. Some of them will. If you take credit for it, so this magician. Oh, that's fucking cool. I'm gonna actually take like we gotta go find that magician, and go watch the rest of his show. Not just sitting there telling out the answers. You know, you like 10 tricks, and you explain them all. Dude's fucking smart. Yeah, you got so see he's got some more tricks. Okay, yeah, I see now. Yeah, thinking like him now. I see exactly. He's got a wire up his leg. You know. Now that I understand that trick, it's all deception. It's nothing to watch for. Like when she makes them disappear, I learned at a young age, keep your eye on the thing. It's supposed to disappear. At all times. Keep your fucking eye on it. Like I learned the hard way, I learned the good way. I was just about to, and I was like, no. Nuh-uh. You said you're gonna make it disappear. If I'm looking that way, you can just hide it. Go. I want to see this motherfucker disappear. Fuck it. He didn't say fuck it, but the hands were. I don't have time. I don't have time. I'm like, see you, dirty bitch. Oh, you're a dirty bitch. I knew you weren't gonna make the motherfucker disappear. Oh, I knew you weren't gonna make that disappear, you dirty bitch. Well done. I'm not gonna bust you out. Well done. Well played, sir. Foul, but what? Oh, what a lesson learned at this age. Don't trust nobody. Holy shit. Especially not magicians. Holy fuck. But they're still clapping. Oh, I want to bust you out. I want to bust you out so bad. Holy shit. 94.3 Anarchy Sugar Gelato. Oh, Gelato 25, 5 gram. That's at 25 gram. I was like, fuck, I wish I had 25 gram. This bucket would be full. I mean, fucking full. Is this sugar? Because it says sugar. Oh, it's like sugar crumble. Sugar's a bit usually drippier. Oh, okay. I hope the other silent clap. You just did a little. All right, um, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me sometimes. And sometimes I wish I did, and other times I'm like, why bother? It's gonna be over soon. It's gonna be over soon. Why even try to fix this, huh? We know where we're going. It's a collision course. Let's just do this. No. As I've been walking around, holy shit, I've been feeling that shit. This shit's going down. This shit's going away. One way or another, this shit's going away. Fuck. Are you shitting me? Okay, yeah. And that's not even talking about the fucking things that humans are Oh my God. You know, if this was the second time through like deja vu, that would explain a whole lot of like me like comprehending like a lot that I know, throughout my fucking like having these premonitions of all this stuff like long before. It would explain so much, because again, we've already seen it and somehow or another I somewhat, you know what I mean? Almost all of it, I somewhat sort of remember. If nothing else, I can like, okay, that judging by being a storyteller myself, having read the supposed plot of the book, the story, and watching the movie out here with all these actors. Just think about today. You know how many people's lives have been ruined by the public at large because they want to pretend like they care for a few days? Some great things I'm sure have been done because the public cared. They cared for a few days. And then the next thing came along. And that's what Trump's been riding, honestly, his entire life. And if you look, that's probably why he's always checking what he's about to go down for, is probably why he checks the newspaper so religiously. The tabloids and he wants to know anything where his name is in the press at all. Now, like I said, if they're feeding him, dude, you're doing incredible. He's on his own private loop, and they're making him basically AI, you know, either process generated. Like I said, when we see the fucking reporters, they just need to hold on for a little bit because if he's really getting those injections in his hands for that new experimental Alzheimer's drug, which is why his hands all fucking bruised like that, and why he had an MRI in his brain. Why he had an MRI. I don't know what it was on, but yeah, it causes drowsiness. It causes swelling in the brain, and it causes they have to inject it to the hand. Yeah, but so like I said, they put him on a feed of his own because how often does the president really get out? But he watches a lot of TV, and so if he just seeing the crowds, he was impressed by fucking Barron turning on his fucking laptop. So I think fooling him with AI would not be very hard, especially when it's familiar faces. But if you notice that, like, I don't know if you've noticed that almost all the stations, like MSNBC is now MS Now. because he's going to come out. He probably hasn't seen that. He probably keeps talking about MSNBC. You know, he'll still keep talking about. He hasn't been talking about people. The people in the in the at the desk anymore. He doesn't know the names because they've all changed, haven't they? They've changed a lot of the names. He's not going to learn those new names. But his belief in it is imperative. You know, like I said, they're going to be when those when the papers drop, which is supposed to be released by the 19th. If they don't, that might be a time when people could. I guess I was saying that today. I was like, the way it's looking, guys, I don't think they're going to just take peaceful. If you want this to stop, you're gonna have. I mean, you know what I mean. They're intentionally pushing, and they're doing that. What they want is a first strike. Yeah, because then they're justified in doing whatever back to you. Geez, guys, it was just a holiday. Put in a petition. It's just Martin Luther King's Day and whatever. But it's just the insult, the constant insult and slight that Trump and his ilk do to minorities and people that are beat down, and trodden down already. You're going to add Trump's birthday and take Juneteenth and Martin Luther King's birthday off of the calendar of free days to park in national parks. Just getting fucking petty, man. You know what I mean? Is that kind of that just constantly just because that's not really all that I mean like even like this is just it's not hurting you. I'm not even touching you. You know what I mean? But if it's just all the time, everywhere you go, eventually you just like smack the hand like, oh, did you touch me? I can do this because that's not touching you. Officer who was touched will be right there. Yeah, that's no reason to touch him. That's no reason to touch anyone. Please put your hands behind your back. I know we make the rules, but I don't see why you can't follow them. Kidnapped. You were kidnapped over fucking 400 years ago. Just get over it and just start following the fucking rules, would you? No, why would she would give you somewhere in this vast land where you can live how you want to live? Because you're going to spread, and then you're going to do to us what we did to you. No, thank you. No, I know you, after all this time and all of our elimination of you, you're still like 10, 15% of the population, but your niggerdom could spread. Well, to our whites and to our, oh God, if you start fucking any of my children. What? Or if your children start fucking their, oh my God, yeah, we got to kill you. I'm sorry. Well, your grandkids may touch my grandkids' genitals, and it's killing me right now thinking about like I'm gonna be dead, and I'm gonna be gone, and I won't matter at all. My great grandkids, or their kids, or their kids, or their kids, or anyone in perpetuity for all eternity might touch someone else's genitals that is not fucking related to them. I mean, blood related. Oh, it sends shivers on my fucking spine to think of someone not related to them directly touching them. That's our job, no one else's. I'm trying to run a good family here. You wouldn't know anything about that. Savage animal. Oh, you're trying to rape my wife now. What the fuck, dude? Heard what she was saying last night about the size of your penis. Like, what the fuck? What? Well, people like you in general. Just wondering how fucking pussified these motherfuckers are. Again, in terms of a cat, little kitten, pussy. I don't think there's ever been a scared vagina, is there? You guys have kids come out of your vaginas. I don't think you're ever gonna be scared. Probably laugh at somebody like, unless you're packing a loaf of bread, you're only doing temporary damage. Go ahead and do what you gotta do. So funny. My daughter would not just had her legs just stuck. She wouldn't I was like, yeah. So I was like, you fucking loaf of bread. You're so tiny. This is insane. They're fucking dope. I wonder how they turned out, man. Hopefully pretty good. From what I understand, my daughter cusses as much as me, so did something right. It really warmed my, people like, oh, you're usually kind of like shocked or saddened, you know? Or my son, he's like, yeah, she cusses like a sailor. I'm like, really? Really? She does? Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Well, now, it's so scary watching the cherry fall out of the bowl. Oh, got some cherry cherry turnovers. Fucking hell, when's the smoke gonna stop coming out of my mouth? Get out. There we go. I think it's gone. So, man, not good. Um, you know what? I should bring my brother band. As I was watching a little bit. What's that today? Where the fuck is my mouse? There you are. I think I click it because it's probably went to sleep, so you don't burn up the battery. Okay, you just gotta click the left button to make it come alive. I'm used to using it, moving it around, and seeing it. Yeah, I'm watching it right now, so it's obviously not. But there, yeah, I would see it. That's why I was moving back to the phone. I'm an old man with an old mouse. Give me the fucking one. Oh, yeah. Hopefully this works a little better now. I could always set this up to do like shows through this, and that way all the sound will be coming through there, and I can easily just like mute and whatever. Um, pardon me, but I don't know. I haven't done it. I could also put effects on that, couldn't I? It might be a better way to do things. The way everything's like hooked up. But if I ever did open anything else, I got a bunch of burn my friend Davy Jones, his disc. It's the guy that gave me that mixing board, the Yamaha mixing board way back, the 16 channel. He's the one that shoved it. I wanted an Evo forever, but like he like definitely set me on the path to getting one because he was like he played some. He showed me how his. I was like, fuck, it just sounds so cool. And then he played me some tracks of his. Like that fucking sounds great, dude. And I'll get them. I'll bring it over here. I've got it on the card. In fact, I'll set this to play. While it's playing, I'll go ahead and log in out there in the living room so I can see how the sound's going. And I'll also grab that thing, bring that over. So if nothing else, I want to do at least one episode. It's gonna be called Anything But Girdma. DJing, DJing anything but Girdma. So it can be dumb. It can be uh skirmish. It just can't be Girdma for the whole show. I think that'd be pretty good. And then it can be Troth. It just can't be Girdma. I got a ton of stuff, but I got Davy Jones. I've got two Sublimation albums now. I don't think Andy or Keith or Sean would mind too much if I played those. Eight Fell Over into Infinity and Hydralus Den. And I think I only got has I saved a bundle and I packaged my auto insurance. I saved a bundle. The cakewalk bundle that has that's so fucking stupid. Oh my god. It has, what would that be? It has okay right there. Uh oh hello, there's a lot of fucking music too. License. Oh wait, it's a good transfer. Oh cool. I gotta transfer this out there. I got that. Gotta transfer to here. Cool. What's on there? Oh, the very first I know. Interesting video. What happened to one? Nice. Oh no, these are moved over here. Duh. We're supposed to call transfer. Got my NES games. Got my yeah, because that is definitely up there. Old music videos. Oh wow, Cypher, Maka Kashimar, Patience of an Angel, Ultraviolet Student Suite, Raw. Oh, the footage when I was walking through the woods. I walked through the woods for like an hour or two, I think, and just filmed the whole thing. I had so many fucking great ideas for my story up there. It was fucking cool. Um, Bundles. I haven't packed any of these. What was that one called? I was just talking about it. I made a bundle of sublimation, and etc. Yeah, etc. and sublimation. What's in a while? Widow of the morning. Wide eyed. What happened to one? Oh fuck yeah. Taurus and Scorpio. Scorpio. I wrote that for my kids, but I never got. I never got done. Something for you. Some other day. Oh fuck yeah. I gotta remix some of these, man. Someone's thinking about me. Don't worry about that. Spirits of the year. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, paper elevator. Oh, yeah. Probably resing that one too. My angel stays away. No fucking way. How old is this one? Yeah, nice. But that should have the changes and everything. Hmm. And everything up and over there. Let's see if I can find that. El Norte bundles. Good one. Yeah. Covers. Alice said, hell yeah. Life was dead and paper elevator. Yup. Scraps. Mm-hmm. Definitely want to work those out. Addict audience. Really hoping I had that sublimation. Okay, well, I guess I don't, but I know where to find those bundles now. Any bundles on the transfer? No. That postscript. Oh, hell yeah. Nice, 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 nice. Let's find out, Brother Van. I'm gonna get high with you sometime in June. Maybe sooner. Oh, hell no, Patton. And Tyson. Yeah, I got Tyson and Patton pictures here. Son of a purposeful gun. Awesome. Patton. Back when I had hair. I didn't even know we were taking pictures that day. I went to class, and then like I was on my way to class on that, whatever it was, and then it's picture day. I was like, I'm not even in my senior book or in my junior book. It's fucking great. Just don't give a fuck. And so, okay, all right. So I just, went about my shits. Uh, the refrigerator doors, this shit. Huh. Okay. Interesting. So, yeah, pictures day. I just went to Windsor as soon as I just heard. I just went there and got pictures taken. I was like, I hate taking pictures. Remember going to the DMV. I got so many licenses that it's just like this. It's like I might as well be just the same dude. Take the exact same picture over and over. I got the same shirt on and everything in most of them. Just a black shirt, the same, and like, just unenthused as shit. I was tripping acid one time. That was great. That was great. Oh, I forgot I was gonna be doing it. Is why I was tripping. I tripped and I was like getting ready to go to bed. I'm like, or at least like lay in bed and just kind of just sit there and trip out, just kind of have my own. Oh no. I'm still tripping. And I gotta get my fucking license today. Yeah, I'm gonna be here in in a little bit. At least I don't have to drive. This is bad. It's so bad. Um, about the van. several things. Heard several Tudu. It's Tudu. Tudu-esky. What are you doing? Give me my reverb. Give me that. Give me my reverb. I paid for it. Now give me my goddamn reverb. Verb. Give me the verb. You give me the cut. Okay. Try this again from the beginning now that the damage has been done. We can allow there to be more damage. It's fine. drums are killing it, but I don't know why anything else is It's sounding better. It's sounding more full. It's got a lot of work to do on it yet. So, oh man, maybe I should take a muscle relaxer. Holy shit, I didn't think about that. What if it still be good? That was a good pop, though. I was just that. It's a step in the right direction. Shit, I was doing something yesterday or maybe the day before, and something in my back. I mean, oh God, oh yeah, that muscle right there is just so much better now. I just a spot lower. Oh fuck yeah, that's so much better too. Wow, that's usually so jammed up and so sore. It's like this, like I said, each one that gets there is like it's locked right here because something else down here has to get. It's like a fucking Tomb Raider puzzle. You got to run over here, pull this lever, run over there, jump off this cliff, swing from this rope, pull that lever, slide down a slide before the time runs out and the boulder gets down and hits you. You get to pull that fucking button, throw that a snake into a fucking pit of fucking oil. How they knew there'd be snakes there to release I don't know how they knew the oil would still be not I don't know because it's been on fire for like 700 years and I don't know. Just like the torches down here, they're fucking people walking around lighting the torches, or the dinosaurs doing it. I don't know. Just shoot them up and have fun. You know, that's the main thing. Is just Lara Croft diving in water, doing a little fucking weird shit. I think I started like around Tomb Raider 2 and then quit by like Tomb Raider 3. It was whatever one was on PlayStation. I think Tomb Raider 2 was on PlayStation, and I dug that one because I think that one had like the different. I don't know if it had the different locations. Maybe 3 was. One of them I would just sit there and like I would get really fucking drunk and high, and I'd listen to Lanigan. And if I wasn't working on music, I'd be listening to Lanigan and playing PlayStation, either XCOM or fucking Tomb Raider. Yeah, it was 3. Um, because there's this one that's like in like this London kind of area, and it just fit the music fucking perfectly. And there's like I could never solve it. I was probably too fucked up to, you know what I mean? It probably was very simple. It was like but I was always so fucked up. I just like running around trying to like, where the fuck? How do you solve this? Okay, slide on here. I know you got to jump up there. Just, you know what I mean? And so after a while, I just kind of, after a long time of fucking playing, go back to work on music, whatever. For that, the puzzles are always fun. I think people just got to get really good at like, yeah, make the puzzles harder. I'm like, I'm still at Tomb Raider 2 level, man. I just, they don't know how to go like a little bit chill. Maybe I was going at like there's different levels you can go to. Maybe because it was London, I was want to go there because the music matched. Maybe I should have been doing like an easier level that teaches you more, skills and what to look for. So let me go to all the different fucking options. I guess it's for people that have been playing before. You can just go ahead and jump. I don't know. Yeah, they're probably like, you wouldn't figure you're gonna be banging your head against a dead end for like fucking a year and a half straight. You don't know me, man. I'll beat this fucking thing bloody, man. You have no idea who you're fucking with. Now, let's go ahead and save. I'll save as. I'll save as. Minimize that. You close that. It's time to get some food in me. We don't need to get Cope up yet. Did I bring in the disc? I did bring it in. I still got to copy that over. There it. I come from a land down under. I don't know what I'm going to right now. I'm going to attach this Mookie Pokey, and then Davy Jones, one sublimation. I don't have both sublimations on here, but one sublimations on here. And then I got like Red Seas Fire and whatever, and I'll orchestrate an actual like show for tomorrow, a bit more of a show. At least load all the stuff in there and then put it on shuffle, and I'll just keep track of what I played, make sure they get their credit. So yeah, that's what I'm going for. There's nothing like the sun to bring me down. Been flying all night. Now I'm touching ground. War. Worried son. What I was gonna say about that is yeah, earlier on is like this one they want you to get kind of hands on so they can open fire, but I wouldn't do it because I mean, they got their plan and they've gone too far. It's too far now. You don't have to play along with their shit, but it's coming. America's gonna betray America. It's a silent civil war, basically. Get everybody hating what's going on, so you choose to go back. Anyways, that's my 2 cents. You guys have a great day. That's what I've been saying for a long time. So